Alright folks, looks like we are live on Twitch today hunting for shiny Corvisquire, currently on a whole 5 encounters. We are just getting this hunt started today. What is going on to the early squad? I see Debbie, I see Josh, I see Amon, I see Kyle. What is going on, guys? Appreciate y'all coming out today. Snagglepuss, how you doing? Give me a sec, I gotta spread the word. I gotta tweet that out. I gotta let everybody on the YouTube know, and I gotta let everybody on the Discord know that we are live, sending that out presently. Cool. Yeah, no, Evie, I hear you. Evie, no, I hear you. There's a whole lot to do today. Oh, one thing I wanted to do first. We're gonna do this right away. Before I forget, is I gotta put on some max repels and see what happens. Amon, you jest. You jest right now, and yet you know damn well that Chip is frickin' insane. I just put on a repel. How is this? I put on a repel specifically to avoid these exact encounters, and the game hates me. The game does not like me, man. Gorf, how you doing? What the hell is going on? Why is it snowing? What is going on with this game? The game got so confused. Yuki, thank you for the host. Appreciate you coming out. Carp King, Master Bra, how you doing? Cactus, what's going on, man? Superplay, good to see ya. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody is having a good day. Yuki, konnichiwa to you as well. I got a whole team here that I kinda trained up yesterday, and it might be terrible. We're gonna try it anyway. Nephilim, Persona, Reactive Raichu, what is going on, guys? Hope everybody's doing well. So my entire strategy is to just drive around, drive around this grass patch, try to avoid squavets, and only go for a Corvisquire if I see him. Superblade, try to beat Pokemon Sword with your favorite type, which is Water type. I also love Water type Pokemon. There are some Pokemon out here that I'm not a huge fan of being here, such as Boltund. Boltund seems like it could run into me, like, a lot. Gorf, the Coco is coming back. The Coco is coming back almost as soon as I find a shiny Corvisquire, whenever that might be. Cesar, I saw your shiny Talonflame. That thing looks awesome, dude. And Debbie, we're just counting down the minutes, man. I just don't know where I'd even put it is part of the problem. I just have to put it somewhere. I thought about putting it somewhere grayed out and just have a big X over it, be like, on hold. But, guess who didn't do any of that today? This guy. Are you a Corvisquire? No, you're an NDD. Shit, I forgot about this part. I'm specifically doing this on Sword version because I wanted to see if there were NDD out here. And if they're a male NDD, I'm gonna run into them. So, we'll see what happens. It's probably not going to work out in my favor, but I did want to run into those NDDs specifically. Mantagoro, Mr. Marcus, how y'all doing? And 10 Bros, what is going on? You want to gift a shiny? No, I do not want to gift shiny. I do not take gift shinies. All my shinies are hunted by myself and myself alone. And that's it, man. Saint Araquanid, can Crown Tundra NDD be male and female? No, it's all male out here. But I already have the female one. I only want male NDD, and I'm going to run into them because of my phase on this. That would be really cool. Yeast, how you doing? Pikmin Steve, good to see you. Hope everybody's doing well. I did, yeah, Josh. I did see that Reactive Raichu got a certain pink fish Reactive Raichu. How does it feel to be done with that hunt finally? I know that thing was a pain, man. Oh, there it is, Vantagoro. Yes, I'm taking a break on Coco. You're the first one to legitimately ask today. That's just gonna keep happening, isn't it? It sure is. Ah, Jesus. No, chicken game. What? Ah, jeez. I'm gonna have to keep explaining it, aren't I? I really should have put... What do I want to... have some big. I can have it splashed across the screen in big letters. Have them lit up like Broadway. Coco is on hold. Somehow I don't think it's gonna help. Oh, I see. Look what I see. Do you see what I see? I see a Coco. No, a Corvisquire. That's some other kind of bird. It's all good. Galacticudo, I'm sure. I have made my decision. I am very much taking a break. Yeah, for sure, man. Happy you like my Rotom? This Rotom, I actually used this Rotom in a lot of hunts when I was first starting out in Sword and Shield. It's actually a great, like, chainer a little bit, man. Mr. Marcus, that is correct. We're keeping Chip. Chip got us the, Chip got us the Mew. And because Chip got us the Mew, Chip is good. Me and Chip, we're good. We're in good terms. We're gonna keep it that way, man. Pikmin, get your Regirock, Registeel, and Regice at very, very different times. Unfortunately, I wonder if you add those all up. I think you might, unfortunately, surprisingly, be right about at odds. So, funny how odds work. You can get a shiny very, very quickly, or you can get one that takes a very long time. This is also going to be an ongoing problem with this hunt, is just Corvisquire spawning pretty far away from each other. So, this could be really fun. If anybody hunted Corvisquire out in the Crown Tundra, I'm somewhat curious. Did you find a better place to hunt it? Or is this really about it? Yeast. Ooh, got a shiny Gibble. Nice, man. That is a really, really nice shiny. Jealous, especially if you got it in Pokemon Go. Then I'm, like, triple jealous, because I really want that in Pokemon Go. Mr. Marcus, you need a merch store with a Chip shirt. I don't know. I don't know if my Chip is, if Chip would make a good shirt, but I suppose it would. It's been around long enough, right? Abby, I'm not gonna go into shiny dens, fake-ass shiny dens, mother... None of that, man. No, sir. And Pikmin, I hope you get your Regis very, very quickly, man. They are definitely not fun hunts. Lord, you really gotta try hard at them. They're full odds. What are you gonna do? They're full odds. Which is super duper lame. I was about to run into a Tyrannosaurus. Of all Pokemon I ever expected to, like, phase on randomly, Tyrant is not it. But it's a distinct possibility out here. TTV, you got 2 shiny Gibbles from GoFest. I was in a place that didn't have, like, any Gibbles whatsoever. I maybe saw, like, 6 Gibbles the entire GoFest. And none of those 6 were shiny, so... lame. Yeah, Mr. Marcus, maybe. I don't know, I'd have to set it up. I'm really bad at setting up things. I promised to set up. I did, you know, something that's relatively easy to set up, it just takes a while, is the VOD channel, which finally has 2 whole VODs on it. If you want to go check it out, and I think I'm going to be uploading VODs going forward after every stream, so that people can see them the day after, starting with this Corvisquire hunt. But I'm also going to be uploading old VODs, too. So it's probably going to be 2 VODs a day. 1 current VOD, 1 old VOD, until I get all caught up. Which hopefully shouldn't take too long. Exotic Peanut, yes, I did get the Mew. I got the Mew, and God, it looks gorgeous. It's actually hanging out in Sword and Shield. Oh, it's not hanging out in Sword and Shield. I forgot. Oh. Here's the deal. I decided that Mew was too valuable to me. And I didn't even want to risk it at all. I've actually got Mew in Pokemon Home right now. With the rest of the shiny decks. And maybe I'm not happy about that, but I think it's good in the long run. Yeah. No. Oh, that's good. I'm so glad, Chicken Game. They're gonna live on in eternity. This is, I mean, it's the internet. There's gonna be a historical record. Many generations from now, somebody's gonna hear all the jokes you've made about your aunt over the past couple of months. They're gonna go in and they're gonna analyze them like it's some kind of, you know, see some great work of literature. Wow, Very inventive. Look at the colorful language that they're using to describe they're on. Oh, it's so crazy. It's gonna happen. You'll be in a museum someday. Should I have brought the Mew on the hunt just to flex it? Maybe some other hunt, not this hunt. This hunt doesn't work great for Mew. There may be another hunt in the future that Mew is gonna be better on. Dragon Slayer, how you doing, man? And Vegeta, yeah, I got Mew. If anybody wants to see the Mew, type !recent. Or if it's not working here on Discord, you can go over to the Twitter, where my Mew reaction got, like, several hundred likes. It's whatever. It's a pretty big deal, actually. You know, I personally, I judge my self-worth on how many likes I get. And I'm really, just really happy with the number of likes that I got. It means a lot to me. No, I'm kidding. I did get like 500 likes though, so like that's the most liked post I've ever had, which was kind of cool. Pigman, whenever you do shiny hunts, what is going on with this slippery slope? Why does it keep changing to snow? Oh god. Well, Galacticudo, the problem is I bring the Mew in there, and then people all are going to assume that the Mew is also hacked. I know my Mew's legit, and I'm going to keep it that way. Ha ha ha, chicken game, Jesus fuck. That is some, like, oh my god, Rodney Dangerfield old man bullshit joke. Jesus Christ. Oh, Persona, there you go. Well, you know what? It's gonna be there forever. So, well, that's on the VOD. I haven't created the real video. I haven't edited that together yet. And Happy, no, I don't know if you've heard of me, but I'm a pretty big deal. Just people know me. Oh man, E-Rock, what's going on, dude? Man, if you want to use a shiny Swellow, ooh. Swellow has a real nice shiny. Let me tell you, the green and the orange combination, it works. It absolutely works. No. What was that? Oh, I totally do want that. I'm so worried about this missing Corvisquire out here. Happy, I'm just saying, people know me. That's all there is. That's all you need to know. No, oh, that was nice. It was nice that people are enjoying the Mew that much, because it was a big deal. The hunt was very special to me, so I'm happy about that. No. Yes. Amphi grabbed the crown on Fall Mountain and didn't win. Was it like a capture the flag kind of thing? I loved capture the flag when I was a kid. And Mr. Marcus, now I gotta go on to a shiny authentic Sinistea. I'm good for now. Later, maybe? I need like a real, I need a break from like full odds hunting and shit. I don't. Oh, no, I already despawned. This was my first ever. 20 encounters in, and I've already despawned a goddamn stupid Corvisquire. This is fun. I should zoom the camera out. Gah. Fine. Whatever. Well, Reactive Raichu, again, I can only... I can't lie, is the thing. I can't lie, I can only give you my genuine reaction. I'm not gonna fake it. Who has that kind of time and effort in this world? Because I certainly don't. Fall Mountain is one of the final games. It's a race of a mountain. Stuff is being thrown at you. And what, you have to grab a flag? And not have stuff thrown at you? It's one of those, like, they had those in Zelda where you gotta climb up a wall. And there's, like, rocks falling down. You gotta avoid the rocks. I hate that shit, man. E-Rock, but you know he doesn't mean it is the thing. You know, it's all fake. It's all for show. It means and therefore it means nothing. You know? Ugh. Anyway. Snagglepuss, no soft resets. I've heard rumors. Rumors, whether true or false, are often revealing. No, I've heard rumors because it is the best Fleetwood Mac album of all time. I've heard rumors that the Corvisquire on Route 2 that you could soft reset for is, in fact, shiny locked. And I don't know if it actually is, but it's like what I heard. And so, in deference to that, I'm just going to hunt it here. And I kind of wanted to hunt it here anyway. Right? I've always wanted to hunt it in the overworld. And when I saw in the Crown Tundra trailer that it was in the overworld, that I had to do it. I have had to do it. Snagglepuss, no, I have not listened to Silver Springs. Is that an album? I feel like it is an album. I feel like I have the album artwork in my head. So I don't know what songs are on that album. I've probably listened to all the songs on Rumors, but I don't think I've sat there and listened to Rumors all the way through. I've got to... Oh, it is the song. Okay. It's the song that wasn't on Rumors. Good to know. I'll have to check it out. I was listening to some Fleetwood Mac the other day, because I was in kind of a Fleetwood Mac mood. And so it was a good night. But I didn't listen to that song. I'll have to listen to it. You get over here. Gallardicuno, you've looked into the Corvisquire on Route 3. It fully respawns when you reset the route, but if it's shiny locked anyway, then you're screwed, and I don't want to waste the time no matter what, you know? Right, Dig, what's going on, man? That would have definitely been an option, but, I mean, I just think overall, no matter what, this is better, and it's always going to be better. You know, Overworld is always better to any other kind of hunt, if possible. Chicken Game, you listening to Tim McGraw? I can't say that I have listened to too much Tim McGraw. Wait, is he the Red Solo Cup guy? Or is that another country artist? I'll be honest, I don't listen to that much country music. That's all. Persona, there you go. Open your eyes, sheeple. It's all fake. Always has been. Not here. Here, everything is real. Because I don't have the time to make it fake. You know. Rock and Roller kind of strong spawns or overworld hunts a little bit. Kind of. But there's the strong spawns that are the, that are like the overworld spawns in the wild area and stuff. And then there are static encounters, which some people also call strong spawns. And those are different and have a different set of shiny odds. And some of them are shiny locked, such as potentially the Corvisquire in Route 3, that again, we haven't heard too much about, because we haven't heard too much about it. Master Mark is interesting. Gordon Lightfoot. I don't listen to much Gordon Lightfoot at all. But I did sit there and listen to the Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald one day, which I'm not really a Gordon Lightfoot fan, I'm going to be honest about that, but that song, I know it's very cliche to say, oh, Gordon Lightfoot's Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald is my favorite Gordon Lightfoot song or whatever. I'm not going to say it's my favorite because I haven't listened to a bunch of other ones, but that is a good song, and I really like it, so. Amphi, the Unpheasant was shiny locked. No, I think people have done it. I don't think it is shiny locked, no. Well, Yuki, that's the thing, is that there's only, the only way to tell if it's shiny locked or not is, I guess, to hunt it and see if it's shiny. However, that could lead to you doing a lot of encounters and never finding it, and technically never knowing. So really what you gotta do is get a data miner to look at it specifically, you know. Right, there's still people who call square shinies ultra shinies. Oh my god. That, yeah, we knew the truth about that approximately one day into the Sword and Shield's release. And yet it was still out there, and just the fact that it was out there made it pervasive. You know. Carp King, I wish Corvisquire was more common as well. I'm hunting it in, like, the best weather possible, and it's still only a 10% spawn, you know? Which is not much. Sorry, I muted the mic on accident. I gotta get working on that, is what I was gonna say. But other than that, it's going okay. It's going relatively okay. Galarnacuno, no, I totally agree with you. I totally agree, except for, you know, some random posts on Twitter or whatever, which I definitely think there needs to be more evidence for it. But even the possibility that it could be shiny locked when I have all these Corvisquire available to me in the Crown Tundra means that I'm much more likely to hunt it here, and this is a much better option for me. It's just, it's a known quantity. You know, it's a known, as opposed to a known unknown. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. Gotta do it. Gotta get it done. Rock and roll, I know I do not have this thing on the recommended. I tried to get this thing on the recommended all last night, and it didn't work. And I got, like, terrible sleep because I stayed up too late trying to get it on the recommended. Now I'm very tired, and I don't have Corvisquire on the recommended, so it's really the worst of all possible worlds. Pikmin, I would have no idea. I don't know who that is. Unfortunately. I was just talking about whether or not people's reactions are real or fake. I think that there is, there are people out there who have real reactions, but it is just so, such an ingrained part of the culture that, of shiny hunting, and especially among the people that post their shiny hunting videos on YouTube or Twitter or whatever, that, you have to have a crazy reaction. You gotta be crazy. So people are like, oh my god, what a crazy reaction. I can't believe he was so crazy about that reaction. And it's a self-perpetuating cycle. You fake a reaction, it gets more views. Therefore, you want to fake it more often so you can keep getting more views. It's, yeah, exactly. Like E-Rock said, the greater the reaction, the more likely it is faked. Simple. Simple. That's all. Now you're allowed to be genuinely happy. And I know some people who do have, you know, actual realistic, you know, their actual shiny reactions. But they are few and far between, I will say. God damn it. Watch me get a shiny Cottony out here. That would be terrible. Abby, I have dissembled the Matrix over here, man. You are living in an illusion. You must come to the real world. Yeah, you've been living in the Matrix this entire time. Salad Ash, what's going on, dude? Cyanar, it is Wednesday. It's a weird Wednesday, though. I kind of don't like it a little bit. And, because for the next 2 days, I have 8-hour, day-long seminars that I have to attend. And I don't want to. The subject matter is very important. But, I don't want to be stuck in front of my Zoom for 8 goddamn hours. Right, Dig, you saw a compilation of the Shiny Fail Compilation 2020. Everyone felt fake. Do you think it's because people are intentionally failing shinies for the views, or what exactly? Mr. Marcus, your favorite reactions are when people fail because it's real and soul-crushing. If only I had a face cam for my Stone Journer reaction, y'all would see like my brain just leave my body. It was silent. Oh my god. It was you could hear a pin drop with how disappointed I was in myself. Oh, Amphi. Oh yeah, it was bad too. In fact, I think if you type exclamation point Stonejourner fail, you can see it. It was, oh, and I had gotten that thing so quickly, I was so mad at myself afterwards. Lampy, you have to spell Stonejourner correctly. You were so close. Anyway, that's the one. Yeah, check it out. Let me know what you feel, or what you think. Chicken game, yeah, that, see, the Dialga's almost worse, because at least the, with the Stonejourner, it was over and done with, right? It happened, and I can move on with my life. With the Dialga, you're just sitting there watching it tick down, tick down, tick down. Slowly, slowly, slowly. E-Rock, no command for the reclaim. Not yet, man. And Mr. Marcus, exactly, yeah. I mean, each shiny is only worth the value that you give to it. You know, and if you overcome some hardship in trying to get the shiny, maybe it makes it that much more valuable for you. I don't know. I heard something despawn, and I'm not a fan of that. This is the last thing I need. Amphi, oh yeah, it got me bad. It got me real bad, dude. I clicked through like 4 different prompts to get to the point that I got to. Oh, man. And I realized as soon as it was while it was happening, I realized it, and my heart dropped to the pit of my stomach. You know that feeling? Amphi, those were 4 very successful months for me as the thing. So you may have missed a good number of shutties, but they'll all be on the YouTube eventually. And also about the they're also going to be on the VOD channel soon enough. I'm not up to date on the YouTube. I have a lot of work to do, actually. In fact, I would say that I'm very, very behind. So we'll see how it goes. No promises for how any of these videos are going to go going forward. I might have to pare them down a lot. I don't know. Oh yeah, Amon's got a good point. All the clips of all the hunts are on the Discord, so if you just want the short clips, the short version, they're all on the Discord, and they're all in order, so. It's true, Mr. Marcus. I will never forget it. I'll never forget that. I will never forget my Mew hunt, even though I didn't fail it. I'll still never forget it. I was very close to failing it, though. I felt like that Mew hunt, I was closer to failing it than I wanted to be. I didn't realize it was going to be that much of an issue once Transform happened. And I was not super aware of the catch rate and things like that. I really should have figured that stuff out ahead of time. But I wasn't ready for it. No, I think the metronome, I was actually fine with it using metronome. Because metronome was like a 1 in 600 chance. So it'd have to use like, yeah, something like that. It would have to use basically, like 600 moves or so, you know, on average, to get to the point where it would have failed. Whereas, once I, you know, once it was metronome, or not metronome, sorry. Once it was transformed, all of a sudden that was on a timer. And that was a 20-move timer, and that was it. Luckily, I had the foresight to, you know, paralyze the thing, which got me a little extra time. You heard a bird caw. One of the issues is that I think there's a, there is a Corviknight that can spawn near here. Was it a Corvisquire? Damn it, did I miss one? Oh, this is gonna keep happening. Big oof. Yes, I want to use the Max Repel. The very first thing that happened when I came out here was I ran into a grass encounter. And I said, shit, I gotta put on these repels ASAP. Dark version, that's fair. That's fair. However, there's not a whole lot of moves I could possibly use. I was fine with it. I was fine with the catch rate, you know. I didn't think it was going to be a big deal. Turns out it wasn't, you know. Naphthalene, you got a shiny male Indeedee on accident. Shit. I know there's people that have been looking for that shiny male Indeedee for a very long time and haven't got it, so you're very lucky, man. Cyanar, 100%, yes. I will absolutely finish the shiny decks before Diamond and Pearl remakes come out, assuming the Diamond and Pearl remakes are out in, assuming that they're out in November, which is not a foregone conclusion. They could absolutely be, how do I say this? They could absolutely come out in, like, June or something like that. I don't know. Dark version, yes. When the Mew transformed, it did stay shiny. That was a quirk of Generation 3 that doesn't happen in any other generation. But, it was, I faced off against a shiny Manectric. And I honestly wish I had chosen some other Pokemon that was cooler to transform than shiny Manectric, but, it was alright. Fifi, thank you. I appreciate you. I hope the luck works out. No. You are useless to me. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. This is gonna be a fun hunt. It's going surprisingly slowly. But maybe I'm gonna get very lucky. We'll see. Cactus. I am really excited for Pokemon Legends Arceus. I think there is a whole lot the Game Freak can do there. I'm actually also, you know what I'm really excited for? Is Pokemon Snap, actually. I saw some footage, some additional game footage from Pokemon Snap today that looked really, really nice. And everything just looks so alive in that game that I'm actually really looking forward to it. So that's one of my favorite things about Pokemon, is seeing how, you know, the Pokemon being somehow analogous to animals in this world, how they live in their world, and I think Pokemon Snap's going to be really good for that. So, Mr. Marcus, you want the shiny Transform back? I think it defeats the purpose of Transform, though. Is that because the Pokemon ought to be really good at transforming and transform into exactly jeez. That'd transform into an exact copy of the Pokemon in question. We do not know if there will be shinies in Pokemon Snap. Nobody's asked yet, and the games aren't out, so what are you gonna do? I hope there are shinies in Pokemon Snap, so. But, they're definitely, it's pretty unlikely. But I think there should be, because that would be really awesome. I would play a lot more Pokemon Snap if there were shinies, let me tell you. Here's, by the way, there's that Corviknight people had heard spawning. Is that guy there? So I don't think I've missed but like 1 or 2 Corvisquire. Persona Snap, you're saying, is already a good game. If they add shinies, it'll be better. I've actually been impressed. I saw, like I said, I saw that game footage today. And, just the amount of features in the game and how good Pokemon look. I mean, it's kind of a... This new game is kind of a hybrid between Pokemon Snap, like old Pokemon Snap, and the, Pokemon Picture feature from, Sun and Moon, and Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, which I was actually a huge fan of. And I took the time to max out, like, all my points in that game. So I can only imagine that I'm going to do the same thing with Pokemon Snap. Timon, have we just lived through the Corvid-19 pandemic? Alright, this is not a bird flu. There are other bird flus out there, but this ain't one of them. Yeah, do you guys want a Corvid fact? Some people wanted a Corvid fact. Trying to think of a Corvid fact that you might not know. Corvid fact. There's a lot of Corvids out there, you know? And they're well known to be, like, very intelligent birds. In some cases, about as intelligent, some people think, as a chimpanzee or so. Some can use tools quite adeptly. But those are pretty common Corvid facts. I want to come up with a good Corvid fact that people don't know. What is my favorite Corvid? I'll show you. I have a couple, but this I think is my favorite. I think that's what it's called. Yes. This Corvid right here is my favorite. I'm gonna get a good picture. I want a really good picture. That doesn't do it justice. This does do it justice. Copy image address. This is an African Corvid right here. This is called Stressman's Bush Crow. It's kind of a weird name, but it is really, really cool. And it's like white and black and has blue around the eyes. Yeah, so I really like that one. The other one I like is actually a species that's very common in Europe, and I was actually able to see them when I visited Norway some years ago. And it's this bird here. Copy image address right there. That's my second favorite Corvid, which is the hooded crow of Northern Europe. Galadakuna, yes, I have seen that. Oh man, I don't have any attacks left. I have seen a raven that actually does a better human voice impression than a parrot does. And it's really weird, really creepy, man. Mr. Marcus, you had a raven on your ship that somebody taught how to say fuck you? It's hilarious, dude. Holy shit. Is this Walrein really slower than the Corvisquire? Am I gonna have to put a choice scarf on this Walrein? That's sad, man. Namphy, I have seen black-billed magpies. Yeah, I actually got my lifer black-billed magpie, which is what they call it when it's the first time you've ever seen a particular species of bird in your life. I got my lifer black-billed magpie. I fucked up. In Minnesota a couple of years ago. And they're beautiful, beautiful birds. Josh, is my hosting thing off? I don't think so, no. It shouldn't be anyway. Oh, I outsped this time. Yay. E-Rock, it sounds like a Lewis Carroll poem. The Walrus and the Corvid. The walrus and the corvid went walking down the street, trying to find some oysters or something good to eat. I don't know. I made that rhyme up. It's not a very good rhyme. This is why I'm not a professional poet, because I'd be very bad at it. Oh, I see, Persona. Thank you for letting me know. This is what I get for not paying attention. That makes a lot of sense. Amphi, your favorite bird is the rooster. Why does the rooster sound like a fried chicken chain? Yuki, I have seen the African pied crow, yeah. But I've seen pictures of it. They're very cool. I also love the African thick-billed raven. Those are awesome as well. Galatakuno, yeah, I was thinking of that. But, I mean, I was trying to adapt it so that it had Corvids in it. I don't know. Kyle, you read an odd sci-fi story called All You Zombies. That was a mind trip. Interesting. I might check it out. Is it? I saw you posted something like that on the Discord. Is that what you posted? And also, how short a story is it exactly? Amphi, I love me some indigo buntings, man. Indigo buntings are about to come back. It's getting to be indigo bunting time of year. So, very excited. Josh Day, I suppose. What about Canto Fire Combuskin. That could be KFC. I don't know. Kyle, gotcha. I see. Ooh, Amphi got a Scarlet Tanager. God, I love Scarlet Tanagers. Boy, that was super duper cool. Let me check out. Let me show you guys what a Scarlet Tanager looks like. In fact, I've probably shared this bird before, but they're too cool not to share it again. Thank you, Patty Boy. for that follow. All right, imagine the most impossibly red bird in the world, and that is the Scarlet Tanager. You guys ready for this right there? Okay, don't follow that link. That was a terrible link. Copy image address. Follow this link? This link. Nope, that didn't work either. God damn it. Copy image address. Don't follow that link. Follow... Oh, God, it's just going to happen. I'm just going to get a different picture of a Scarlet Tanager. Mother. Why must you have terrible links? Give me a sec. That was like the perfect picture of a Scarlet Tanager. Here's a good one. Copy image address. This one is also good. That's the Scarlet Tanager. Anyway, Patty Boy, thanks for coming out today, man. It's the most red bird in the world. In fact, even on like a cloudy day, the bird, it like glows crimson. Well, I guess it glows scarlet. It glows scarlet. And it's the most beautiful thing, I've ever seen. Pikmin, you would name that bird Pepper. And then what if it became a, what if it got its medical degree? Then could it be Dr. Pepper? Garf, no, I don't tend to hang around too many indie games, no. Although there is an indie game that's being made right now that I'm a huge fan of, which actually just had its alpha released, and I'm looking forward to the beta because I'm signed up to participate in the beta. It's a dinosaur game, and it's like a Jurassic Park builder kind of game. But dinosaurs, the dinosaurs all look super duper realistic and beautiful, and I cannot wait to play it. And I don't know, I gave money to their Kickstarter because it looked really cool, and the game does look gorgeous. So, Reactive Raichu, I heard about the Pikmin Go, and I thought that to myself, I said I'm never gonna play this. How many people are going to play it? Are there that many Pikmin fans out there that they want to play a Pikmin mobile game? I don't know, man. Galacticuno, so it's only the alpha, so nothing can eat the guests yet. But there are guests and there are dinosaurs. And Iraq, the T-Rex actually comes with two different skins. It comes with one that is feathered and one that's not feathered for all your feathered pleasure. But the game is called Prehistoric Kingdom. If you've never, if you've not heard of it, and I recommend checking it out. And it's going to be in beta in the next couple of months, and then the full release is going to come out later this year. Yeah, Reactive Raichu. I never have played Pikmin really either. It's just not my thing. Iraq, good question. The game is coming out on PC. The game I'm talking about is coming out on PC. Which I know makes it difficult for some people who don't have that capability, but it is a gorgeous looking game. And I do have a PC, so I'm really happy about it. Cyan, you have blown the doors wide open on this. I did not realize a Draining Kiss was a special move either. Maybe it's more of a, instead of an actual physical kiss, you know, maybe it's just, they drain the energy into their mouths, which is similarly weird. And also, this is a terrible situation for me. Excuse me. I can't get away. Thankfully, it's using Play Rough. I got away, frickin' hooray. What a surprise. E-Rock, I will absolutely do that. I threatened to do that way back when it released the first demo. I think I'm going to do it again. Well, Pikmin, the problem with Ark Survival is that the dinosaurs all look like shit. They don't look like actual realistic dinosaurs. And that's the beautiful thing about this Park Builder game, is that all the dinosaurs look freaking phenomenal. Right? They look like actual animals as opposed to weird toothy, spiky monsters for no reason. No, not bag, you idiot. Anyway. Galatakuno, I think they call that getting mono. And plus, isn't that what happened when you ever saw the X-Men? And that what happens with Rogue. Whenever she tries to kiss somebody, she ends up killing them. In Dark version, actually, this game was in development long before the Park Builder game was, and the Park Builder game was released to coincide with a movie. So this game has been in development long before Jurassic Park Evolution. And coupled with that, the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park Evolution look stupid. So there's that too. No, they're fine. They're just not very realistic looking. Kev, what is going on, man? Woke up late. Woke up big and late. Isn't it in the work day? Are you late to work over there? Some days you just need to sleep in. I get that, man. Amon, is that? I fail to follow your sequence of events. But sure, why not? Reactive Raichu, the fake dinosaurs from the Jurassic World Evolution that are nothing but zeros and ones on a screen. They think I look stupid, huh? All right, I'll take. I think I can take them. I think I'm good. Sander, if you think about it, since Sword and Shield can be found in wild fossils in the Crown Tundra, technically they are also Jurassic World. I think it's more like the Lost World, though. You know? Or Journey to the Center of the Earth or something. Right? Because both of those had dinosaurs, too. And they had nothing to do with Jurassic Park. No. If I'm going to keep finding Corvisquire, I might as well keep encountering them. Well, Kyle, I mean, yes and no. So originally in the first Jurassic Park, they have that, at least in the book version, and so therefore in the movie version a little bit too. Dr. Wu and John Hammond have that conversation. Dr. Wu, Henry Wu, wants to create new versions of the dinosaurs. Right, that aren't realistic, that are more like monsters or slower, you know, more like what people have the idea in their mind. And then John Hammond says, no, we have to give them real, actual animals. And so in the Jurassic Park movies, they don't have that specific conversation, but that conversation does come up in the Jurassic World movies, where Henry Wu becomes the bad guy because he does implement this plan. But I would say that the first Jurassic Park movie, those were definitely meant to be realistic animals. And the fact that the Jurassic Park films have stayed with unrealistic animals now that we know better is a detriment to the franchise. Noob Killer, am I thinking of a different game? My fault. You know which one I'm talking about is whatever the Jurassic Park Builder game is. I thought Jurassic Park Evolution was the Park Builder game. Anyway, I guess I'm wrong. Whatever. Point being that, I forget. I forget what my point is. Point being is that Prehistoric Kingdom is a much better game that was in development longer than either of those. That's the important part. We feed Sharks coming in here with a big raid. What is going on, guys? Hope you're doing well. Thank God I got away from these. This wall rain is so slow. Lady Grey, good to see you. Glad you were able to come in with the big raid. Thank you so much. Can we get a shout out? We gotta get a shout out going. Sorry if we got some emote limits there. We do have an emote limit. It happens to everybody. Don't worry. But I appreciate y'all coming out. And you guys were hunting in Let's Go Eevee. What were you hunting for, out of curiosity? Bokafan, yes, I got the Mew. I finally got the Mew. The Mew is mine. I'm so happy about that. You don't even know. We feed Sharks, absolutely, man. What were you guys doing in Pokemon Let's Go? What were you hunting? And Jashika, no worries, because everybody trips into that pothole. Pothole, pitfall, pithole. No, those aren't real words. Anyway, what is my favorite kind of shark is a good question. My favorite kind of shark is the Goblin Shark. I love Goblin Sharks. Oh, shit! Guess who's here? Shady's back. Back again. No, Steph is back. Back again. How you doing, man? I hope you're doing well. Steph is back, and Steph is back early, too. Thank you for that sub, by the way. As always, too kind. I hope you're doing well, man. It's good to see you. Jenny, thank you for the follow, dude. Thank you so much. No, Gallardo Kuno, here's the thing, is that Steph messaged me the other day when he found out. He basically said, how dare you get the Mew while I was out at sea? What are you gonna do? Falca fan, thank you. It was a big moment for me. People want to know what a Goblin Shark looks like, so I'm gonna post a picture of a Goblin Shark. Here's the thing, a lot of people have a mistaken view of what a Goblin Shark looks like. A lot of people think that a Goblin Shark looks really crazy, right? Because they've seen like specimens of it or something like that, right? And whenever you see a specimen of a Goblin Shark, it tends to have a distended snout, but a real Goblin Shark doesn't have that at all. And in fact, it just has a really long nose. And they just look cool. They look super cool. Hammerheads are great. I can't not like hammerheads. I actually got to see a hammerhead shark in the wild. Out at sea. We were on this boat doing some offshore bird watching in the Gulf Stream. And once you hit this kind of temperature change in the water, where there's like two different currents. God damn it, I think I just spawned something. Anyway, once you can see two different currents, there tends to be a lot of life, and we saw like sea turtles out there and stuff like that, but we also saw freaking hammerhead sharks, and they were just swimming right under the boat. And it was so cool to see them. I don't know, they had hammerheads. They were awesome. Yeah, whale sharks are also cool, that is true. And cookie cutter sharks, I agree, Color Steph, are interesting just because they are so... How do I say this? They kind of pack a punch for their size. They make these little cookie cutter bites. They're kind of crazy. Gorf, I think you're probably thinking of the Megamouth Shark. Megamouth sharks are crazy because it's a species of shark that was only discovered in like the 1970s. And now we know, like, a lot more about it, but back in the day, we didn't know, like, anything at all. And they're really, really weird looking. I'm trying to get a good picture of one. That's not bad. That's a good picture. This is a good picture. Copy image address. They're just freaking weird looking, dude. That's a Megamouth right there. Plus, they have a really cool name. Who doesn't like the name Megamouth? Megamouth. Kind of sounds like a Transformer or something. Steph, yes, I would like to hear the total number of fish that you caught. Which sounded like it was a shit ton of fish. Oh, man. Dagonby, how you doing, man? And we feed sharks, you're going for Mewtwo. Ooh. Did you get a second Mewtwo? Is that it? Are you doing a playthrough, or are you going for the shinies? Either one would be cool with two Mewtwo's. Al Gorf, you're talking about the basking shark. Yeah, fair. Those ones are cool, too. And Steph, you guys got 267,000 pounds. That is a shit ton of fish. I bet your boat was, like, riding low after that one, man. Professor Herp, you think I'm going to get the Corvisquire at 297. Very nice, man. And Pikmin, yeah, great white sharks do not do great in captivity. They're really pelagic sharks, which means that they really need the open ocean. And to that end, they swim very, very quickly, so they need a lot of water running over their gills. They're one of those sharks that kind of, if they stop moving, they die kind of shark. A lot of shark that doesn't apply to, but sharks like the great white, it does. And so people have had a lot of problems with great whites because they haven't been able to put them in a proper kind of enclosure. That's a good question, Steph. Is, did you all catch one kind of fish? Or is it multiple kinds? You actually have to offload mid-trip. That's gotta be a good thing, right? That means you're getting, the fish that you're supposed to be getting. No. Oh, yes. No, shit. God damn it. It's gonna be another one of those hunts again, isn't it? Oh, jeez. I need something better than this. I'm gonna lose my frickin' mind again. Anyway. Damn chicken game. That's quite something. Anyway, haddock are cool. I got some haddock once. When fishing in the Bay of Fundy. We got some haddock. We were mostly fishing for cod. But I got some haddock out of the deal. They had to use the haddock for... They used the haddock for additional bait later on. So the haddock didn't go to waste. E-Rock, you think great white sharks scared of orcas? It's possible. Maybe dolphins? I've heard great whites are... Like, dolphins can take down a great white because the dolphin can, like, poke it in the gill with his beak. And that makes the great white not be able to breathe or whatever. So, Steph, are you allowed to take small haddock, or do you have to take a specific size? Because that would suck if you had to sort through all those haddock. But I guess there's some fish, like anchovies or whatever, that that you can take small ones, because you got to have a lot of them, right? Otherwise, how are they supposed to pack them all so tight in them tins? Gorf, yes, I do have a website to track shinies. !Dex is where you can check it out. And Steph, you got a 200, frickin' almost 300-pound halibut. Holy shit. Do you have a picture of that fish, or no? Because a halibut that big has got to be like at least 6 feet long. Right? Maybe? I feel like that's a big halibut. I don't know, sometimes I like going fishing for the halibut. Yes, sir. No, I've never gone fishing for halibut. One of these days. We don't have them around here. We have a lot of flounder, but we don't have halibut. Do you like that? You like that joke? That joke was so dumb. Debbie, you were thinking it too, so just saying. Oh, sometimes I'm too much for even myself. Anyway. Sorry, I'm so sorry that I couldn't... my joke didn't reach the high level that you expect from me. I know you expected more. Steph, you're allowed to take haddock above 1.14 feet. Okay, which is like 12 inches or so, 13 inches. It's a decent sized halibut. No, haddock. Oh, man. Dark version, yes, that sounds like your own misplaced expectations. I don't think that really reflects upon me at all. Oh, Lord. Yeah, Steph, do you have a picture of that thing, though? The halibut? Because if you do, I'd really like to see it. Killer the Coco is on hold because it went over odds and I needed a break. So we're doing this instead. It's going to be much better. It's actually going to be a harder hunt than I wanted it to be. Which, I hope that I can get this thing on the recommended soon. Because it's going a little slower than I'd like. Ah, darn, you don't have a pick. That's alright, man. And Yuki, that's a pretty good one. A 3-foot barracuda? I've caught cod that are about that long. About 3-foot cod or so. I had for a while on my line a shark, a good like 4-foot shark, and then the shark bit my line off. So that was fun. I had that thing close enough to see it, and then it bit through the line. Yeah, mine did too, Yuki. My arms were tired after that shit. It was that was a tough fight, and then for it to bite the line just as it got to me, it was painful. And that was the only decent fish that I caught the entire trip. Ah, Sora, good point. Chip has been given a reprieve because it delivered unto us the shiny Mew. And because of that, Chip gets to do whatever the hell Chip wants. No, at least for a while. We gave it a brief reprieve for going over odds on the Coco because of the Mew thing. And then if it goes over odds on this hunt, Chip will be replaced. I mean, make no doubt about it. Steph, yes, get some sleep, man. Yeah, sleep for like 2 days if you need to. I would do that. I would definitely just lay in bed for a couple of days. Be like, whatever, I put in my time. Anyway, thank you. It's good to see you, man, and we'll catch you next time. Amphi, my average number of dex navs would usually be about 250 to 350. No, get over here. Which is not all that many, so it's, dex nav is one of my favorite shiny hunting methods. Steph, hey, Steph, let me know when you're streaming, man. I will try and stop by, sometime in the next couple of days. And Sora, that is really bad luck with dex nav. No, most dex navs don't go anywhere near that far. I had, in all of my dex naving, in fact, in all of my dex naving, I had one hunt go that far. And I hunted for dozens and dozens of dex nav Pokemon. What were you hunting that would have taken you that long? God, good question. Well, normally I would guess Kangaskhan, but obviously you can't do Kangaskhan. I know you have bad luck with Zigzagoon, and so that would be really funny if that dex nav was for a Zigzagoon. And then you also had bad luck with the Galarian Zigzagoon. That's not funny, that's sad. And second phone, that is correct. Yes, when somebody redeems the face reveal, I have. In fact, I just received my my green screen today, and my and my new light that I bought for it. And the green screen, I swear to God, the green screen showed up in a box that was 6 feet tall. It was a 6-foot green screen. I had to lug that shit up the stairs. It was a bit much, man. But I got it done. Sora, no, it was for a Zigzagoon. A Hoenn Zigzagoon. Zigzagoon hates you, man. Swear to God. Pokeboy, what is going on, dude? Good to see ya. You could have horde hunted the Zigzagoon. In fact, I think I horde hunted my Zigzagoon. I horde hunted any Pokemon possible, if I could. Oof. Well, Sora, I think that shows you the difference between the two games, right? In that, one Pokemon, you had a terrible, terrible hunt for. It only went 1,300 encounters. The other one you had a terrible hunt for. It went 8,000. Really shows you the difference in odds between the two games. No, Killer, once the face cam is redeemed, it's going to be redeemed permanently, I suppose. Yeah, I don't know. Yes, I think that's the case because people want it, and people expect it nowadays, which I don't know why. People expect it from streamers nowadays, but they happen to do so. It's like if you don't have a camera, you don't have a green screen, then like who the hell are you? You know, it's like, well, shit. I'm doing my own thing over here. I don't give a shit. I don't even know where this stupid camera's gonna go. Wumsy Woom, thank you for the follow, dude. It's gotta go somewhere on my layout, and I have not figured it out. And I should probably do that. Oh, there's a lot of Eevee that I don't need. Nope. Trying not to run over squirrels. I had to try to not run over a squirrel today while I was driving. That squirrel really wanted to get hit. I barely missed it. Oh, E-Rock, I'm glad, man. I'm glad. Oh, Chicken Game, I can tell you right now. No, I'm not cute. I'm a horrid Quasimodo Jabba the Hutt excuse for a human being. But, you know, at least I'll have a face cam, so there's that. You don't know. Oh, man. That's gonna be fun. Who is closest? Amon is closest, I think. Amon is closest to the face cam reveal. Kyle, that is exactly what I look like. To be fair, that is it's very close. I have longer hair now, is the thing. I'm gonna cut my hair as soon as I get my vaccine. That's the first thing that I'm gonna do, is get my hair cut. It's gonna be nice. My hair is too long. I don't know if you guys are gonna see my long hair with the face cam. Maybe I'll take a picture of it, and then when I get the face cam, I can show you guys what I look like with long hair. Because holy shit, I have been growing. This is about it's a year and 6 months. I think a year and a half since I've gotten a haircut. It's a long time, man. Really, really long time. No. Cannot escape from me like that. Kyle, it's actually, guess what? It's both, Kyle. It is both search level and chain. Chain is important, and search level is important. It's the search level, it gives you kind of base rate, and then chaining increases the rate if you get to a certain chain. Sora, that would be incredible, considering you're in New Jersey and Steph is in Norway, and the fact that I happen to know that you get the freshest catch of the day because we were chatting about it one time. So, yeah, I would be very impressed if you imported your fish all the way from Norway. Lady Grey, what are the odds for this hunt? The odds for this hunt are... Well, I'm gonna say Shiny Charm odds. I'm gonna not give myself any favors here. Shiny Charm odds for sure, so 1 in 1,365. And then the murder method is supposed to boost it. How much it boosts it, I don't know. Maybe upwards of 1,000. Whoa. Oh shit, I don't want to KO this NDD anyway. Get off my screen. NDD. Yeesh. Gorf, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that I will not do that. That sounds like the exact kind of thing I do not want to do, man. Why is that even a song? Yeesh. Easy Gamer, by knocking out Ditto, do you increase your shiny odds? Yes, you increase your shiny odds for Ditto. But not necessarily for any other Pokemon. It depends on whether or not you have 500 KOs of any particular given species. If you do, then that species has its odds boosted. The question is, what are those odds? The answer is, we don't know. Easy Gamer, thank you for the follow, dude. And Chicken Game, I would not, in a million years, even know how to attempt that. I have no idea what you're talking about. Wait, unless you're talking about the part where they just, like, twerking on the screen, in which case, why? And nobody wants to see that. Womsy Woo, my favorite Pokemon game is Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I was talking about it with my buddy the other day. He looked up what is generally considered to be the best Pokemon game, and then he asked me, he said, what do you think the answer is? What answer do you think is the most chosen? And I said, well, I don't know what the most chosen is, but I know my favorite is Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Turns out it was the most chosen, so I have good taste, clearly. Koki Kingler, what is going on, man? Appreciate you stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Gigi, you realized that Hammerlock Hills was better for this hunt. Huh. How so? Because I wouldn't be necessarily object to hunting it there. But how did you do this hunt? Because that's actually something I had asked earlier in the stream. And I didn't get a response because I don't know how many people have actually hunted this thing. So I guess the question is, how did you end up hunting it? Amphi, do you think a little bit not safe for work? My goodness. It's all good. No, chicken game, I'm very well aware of the WAP song. Come on. I don't live under a frickin' rock. Alright? Yes, I am somewhat aware. But don't go corrupting the minds of the youth. We don't need people coming down saying, "Oh my God, I can't believe the filth they share on their Discord." Yeesh. Anyway, I'm almost at 100 Corvisquire. That's pretty sweet. There is that, Sora. There is that. It's just hard to believe that that is a #1 song. You know? Of all things. It would be like if like, the movie Debbie Does Dallas ended up like the #1 hit movie at theaters. Because some arbiters of taste decided it was so. That's kind of what it's like. No, Biggie. You can look it up if you really want. I would not necessarily recommend it, though. Up to you. Stupid microphone keeps turning off. We're good. Anyway. Hayden, you hate Sword and Shield hunts where the Pokemon sprints away from you. They're no fun for sure, dude. I've done my fair share of those kind of hunts. And, they are a huge pain, as I have learned. Well, sorry, Dr. Seuss is canceled for totally different reasons. And only a couple of books that nobody frickin' read were canceled. Although one book that I actually did like, was one of the canceled ones. And I don't remember that part of the book from when I was a kid. But if I Ran the Zoo was one of my favorite Dr. Seuss books from as a child. But apparently I'm not allowed to like it anymore. What are you doing? Or I should say, what are you going to do? E-Rock looking for a Let's Go Nidoran. I don't know where you're hunting Nidoran, but that route, up near Victory Road, before you get in the cave, is just rife with every member of the Nido family line, and it's a great spot to hunt. Hayden, I've already chosen, at least for this time around, is the Dreepy, Shiny Dreepy in the wild is going to be my last hunt for this iteration of the Shiny Dex. And sorry, to be fair, Cardi B is a really good point, which is, it ain't up to me to raise your kids. I mean, it's the music version of a rated R movie, which is fair. I think the difference being that, well, I guess it's like, you know, they play the song on the radio, and they change the lyrics. It's like playing a rated R movie on TV, you know, where everybody can see it, but like bleeping out the curse words or changing the curse words to, you know, I'm tired of these monkey fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday plane or something like that, you know. That's like the same thing. And so I don't think you can blame the song necessarily and pretend that it doesn't happen in other aspects of our society. Yeah, no, music absolutely has an age rating. What do you think Tipper Gore sat there trying to make those, you know, parental consent advisory warnings on albums was? That's exactly what it is. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that I like the song or that it's necessarily good. I'm just saying that I don't think you can, you know, harshly judge it against other things that, you know, we are that are more common and prevalent You know, movies especially. Well, sorry, I don't know how you've only ever owned one CD. You know, my very first CD as a kid, the very first one that the first new album that I purchased, like when it came out, had a parental advisory sticker. And that was, well, technically I was gifted it, but it was Californication by the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and that had some songs on it that some of them had some lyrics that were, you know, rated R. What are you gonna do? That's what the frickin' sticker was there for. Oh, Gallardo-Kuno, well, that's really good to know, man. Mr. Marcus, is that the, I know that's the radio edit of that song, but it would be really funny if that was the Kids Bops version, too. I want to see the Kids Bops recording of Gold Digger. I'm on. That's true. Yeah. Things have been canceled. Remember when everybody hated rock and roll? We're burning rock records because that was the music of the devil. Remember when people were burning disco records? They tried to cancel disco, man. They literally had a Disco Is Over party at fucking Wrigley Field. So, canceling shit is definitely not new. Oh, man. Is disco whack? Alright, because, like, go back and listen to some of those old disco songs. In fact, you know, one of the most popular songs right now that people love is a fucking disco song. Alright? September by Earth, Wind, and Fire is the epitome of a disco song. And everybody loves that song. As well they should, because it's freaking great. It's catchy as hell. Alright? But that's a disco song, man. Disco has aged pretty well. I mean, there's bad disco out there, but there's bad everything out there. You know? But there's a lot of good disco, too. Amphi, you think so? If you can dance to it, maybe it counts. I don't know. Anyway. Hey, Dark Version, they tried to cancel rock and roll, too. Just saying. Amphi, one of the costumes in the new season, literally a disco ball. Would you look at that? No, that kind of sound is coming back a little bit. Well, I guess more the 80s pop sound is kind of coming back a little bit. Which is great, because I love it. I love that 80s pop sound. And there's actually several newer songs that I quite like. Blinding Lights by The Weeknd is a really 80s sounding song that I love. And it came out, I don't know, last year or something like that. I don't know. Ganvi, what's going on, dude? Good to see you. Good to see you back. I thought you were already here, but maybe you left and came back, which is fair. Ah, that's a brilliant one. I'm going to try to get as many brilliant ones as possible. Chicken Game. Literally one of my favorite songs, one of my favorite 80s songs is Poison's Talk Dirty to Me. Literally a dirty song. But I think the song, I don't know. I think the songs were better then when they didn't just come out and say what they were talking about. You had to like tiptoe around what you were talking about. You could have a song that was full of dirty stuff, but you had to pretend that that's not what the song was about. Nowadays they just go for it. You know, song is like, hey baby, let's go bone in the broom closet. Broom closet. In the broom closet. That's what songs are like nowadays. They used to be a lot different. Sora, what are your, oh, your song is We're Not Gonna Take It. That's a song right there. And they tried to cancel Twisted Sister, too. So, alright. And D. Snyder had to go in front of Congress. D. Snyder, the lead singer of Twisted Sister, had to testify in front of Congress. Oh yeah, Gigi, yes, sorry. I'm sorry that I can't. I can't get the deeper meaning there. Oh, jeez. Anyway. That's, it's... I don't know. Yeah, music has always been controversial. And it's probably a good thing. I think, ironically, it makes some of these songs more popular. You know, if you get a controversy around it, all of a sudden people want to listen to it. But I think is what happened with WAP is people were so shocked that they're like, oh my god, I have to, like, hear what all this, you know, hubbub is about. And now I'm sure that video has 100 million views on frickin' YouTube or whatever. Killer Bro, good to see you, man. I hope you're doing well. It has been a minute. I hope you are hanging in there, dude. And getting a lot of shiny hunting done? Maybe? Perhaps. Oh, no. Corvisquire. This is the problem with this hunt. I was about to run into something, wasn't I? The problem with this hunt is that this is a lot like the Galarian Corsola hunt, in that it's going to be really tough for me to pay attention, full attention to the chat and the hunt at the same time, but I'm trying to do my best. Pikmin, you wonder if Metallica ever got dragged into court? Probably. They probably thought they were, like, satanic as well or something. I don't know, man. Amphia, goal for your shinies that you've lost is to recover them before the end of the year. Do it, man. Hell yeah. That is a good goal. That is an honest goal. I think you can do it. For sure. And Chicken Game. I don't know that song off the top of my head. I honestly didn't listen to a whole lot of Nine Inch Nails because I was a little young for the content of some of their songs. E-Rock, yeah, just let it go. If you don't need it, if you're hunting for the Nidoran, I say go get that Nidoran, man. Ooh, Amphi, wow, 65. That is gonna be a lot of hunts, man. Well, keep at it. I think you've got this thing for sure, dude. Oh yeah, Metallica did lead the Napster lawsuit. I would say that I don't know what the result of that was. Because clearly you can, like, torrent music nowadays, but at the same time, Napster definitely isn't a website anymore, so... It's like they won the battle, but they lost the war. You know what I'm saying? They canceled Napster, but you can still totally just get lots of music online for free. If you know where to find it. Although I guess you can technically be arrested for it. Which happened to some lady, right? Some lady, like, downloaded a shit ton of music and specifically shared it, seeded it, and she got federal charge, I think, for every single thing she downloaded, which was pretty stupid and was kind of a it was an overreaction, but I guess they wanted to make an example of her. I don't know. Well, Pikmin, I think it's the same for a lot of music. I think rock and roll mostly started out that way, right? You'd have, old people were complaining about rock and roll, and young people were like, you don't get it. Rock and roll is like, it's rebel music kind of thing. And it became, like, the most popular music. And then you have hip-hop, which kind of started as a response to some of the popular rock in the pop music at the time. And now hip-hop is the most common, most popular music style of hit songs today. So, the question is, what's going to be the next music style that really brings things around? I don't know. Yeah. Where are you? There we go. Dark version, you hear that internet providers rat you out for downloading movies. They sure do. Yes, internet providers will absolutely rat you out for downloading movies. Unless they can't trace it back to your IP address. If only there was some way to do that. Some way. Pikmin, you think Country's coming back? Country's gonna be the next big thing. I somehow doubt that. Although Country has evolved too. I mean, over the years, Country evolved into something like totally different from this kind of, I mean, honestly, more rebel music. In the, 50s, 60s, 70s, right? To the kind of the pop country of the 90s, the Garth Brooks country, to the ridiculous pop country of the 2000s, into some like country rap and things like that. Nowadays, God, the fact that country rap is a thing is just the worst. Keller, I don't use Surfshark. I use other companies. If a VPN company wanted to sponsor me, I would absolutely take it, because I use VPNs. Absolutely, I use them. What are you gonna do? They help sometimes. I mean, they help streaming even sometimes. Sometimes my internet provider is kind of being douchey, not letting me stream out with my full quality, and I turn on a VPN and it's just fine. And I know other streamers have had that problem too. So I'm fine with using a VPN. Pikmin, I can honestly say that I never had wanted to hear country rap. The fact is that sometimes it just happens, and it's an eye-opening experience. Ear-opening experience? Ear-opening. Mr. Marcus, you want to see Gregorian chants make a comeback? I'd be down. Gregorian chants, they alright. We can have weird music. I think Mongolian throat singing is going to be the big new thing. It's going to be all popular songs. The top 10 of the Billboard Hot 100 is all Mongolian throat singing. It would only be a little weird. Hashkarap, do you think I'm going to get the Corvisquire under odds? Could well do, man. Could well do. We'll see if Chip survives another hunt. No. No. Yes. Come over here. Pikmin, I think Gregorian chants are really kind of ethereal music. And, oops, not what I wanted to do. And so they have been used for a lot of kind of like mood setting kind of things. No. Amphi, I don't know what the boost is. I think you get like a couple more rolls though. So it goes down to like a 1... It's something crazy. It's like a 1 in 50 chance on the 50th and 100th encounter. And every other subsequent... Technically, I think it's 49th, because 0 counts as a number. But the 49th and the 99th encounter, and every factor thereof, or every multiple thereof, I should say, tends to be pretty good. Drift, how you doing? Good to see you, man. And Amphi, it is super neat. And a lot of people still don't know it. I mean, a lot of people have heard the lie that chain doesn't matter with DexNav, and they continue to believe it. I don't know why. Cyan, are you thinking 969? That's a long time from now. I don't want that to happen. I say that. I've got over 100 encounters already, so that ain't bad. Amphi, I also had a DexNav team. I had a team where I like maxed out all the moves of every Pokemon on my team to the point where I could get like, I don't know, several hundred, if not, like maybe like 300, 400 KOs before I had to heal anybody up, which was pretty good. That got me to finish a lot of hunts without having to do too much. Omastar is awesome, man. I'm a huge fan of that Pokemon. It's so prehistoric looking. And a little detailed in just the right ways. I don't know. I like the spiral shell with all the spikes on it. It looks really nice. Patty Boy, you want to see orchestral Eurobeat? What about... I was listening to some Eurobeat recently because I had to... I decided to include a Deja Vu meme in my last video from Initial D, and I listened to that entire song, and it's like, it's goofy as hell, but it's also pretty darn catchy. What are you gonna do? Jonah Saints, you are egg hatching. Will that affect your chain of shiny Pokemon? No, they're two totally separate things. I say that. Are you dex naving? If you're dex naving and or poker radaring, and you hatch a Pokemon, that could actually affect your chain. Yes, that would potentially break your chain, and you shouldn't do that. All right, Persona, we'll see you, man. Thank you for coming out today, dude. I don't understand why Frostlass has a weird little teeny tiny mouth when its face definitely looks like its mouth should be the entirety of this, the spiky part. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where it got the teeny tiny mouth from. It looks really weird. Anyway, it's something that Pokemon I feel like is doing a lot more nowadays. I don't know if they were lazy about animating some of these Pokemon, but that in particular makes no... It's like its mouth just appears out of nowhere. Watch this thing real quick. Watch it. No. No. I have to get into an encounter first, then you'll see it. No. What even was that? I heard some Pokemon cry. I do not know what it was. Sounded like something from Gen 5. Bickman, thank you, dude. Hopefully we'll get it soon. And Joner Saints, what game are you hatching in? If you're doing it in Sword and Shield, no, there's no difference. No worries. Yeah, Patty, boy, you say that, and that at the same time, laziness is the most parsimonious answer. As opposed to, like, they were actually trying to make a point with the lore about Frostlass. I think, rather, they just got lazy. Anyway. Anthony, was that a Whimsicott? That would make sense. I'd see that. I told you it was from Gen 5. It sounded like that Gen 5 kind of cool. Bink the Gamer tried getting a PS5, which did not work. I hope you get it soon. I didn't realize that there was still PS5 shortages. I'm thinking, if this new Nintendo Switch comes to fruition, like they're saying it will, then I foresee myself pre-ordering it. And it might happen, I guess, as early as the next year. Or maybe this holiday season, I don't know. It sounds exciting. I kind of want a second Switch, but I don't want to buy a second Switch if they're just going to come out with the Switch Pro, like, next year. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think people are lying about these rumors or whatever? I mean, I don't know if they're rumors. It sounds like more like it's the word of actual business insiders, as opposed to, like, stupid Pokemon rumors. What do you think about all this Switch Pro stuff? I think there's facts out there. I mean, they sound legit to me. I don't know who would, like, make shit up like that. Like, for the Pokemon stuff, obviously people make shit up because they want to show up in some YouTuber's video, right? Why would people make up the specs of a Switch Pro? People are saying holiday 2021? Oh, I'm totally saving up. I'm totally saving up for that. I have about, what do I have right now? 50, 100, 150. I have about $150 saved up towards it. So I could use a little more. This is like special squirreling away specifically for the Switch Pro thing. Oh, could launch with Breath of the Wild 2. That would be interesting. Dark versions, 4K docked. Ooh. Fanciness. I could totally be okay with that. The question is, how well would it run? Would it run with my existing Elgato? That is the question. Probably, I think, because I think the Elgato really just uses an HDMI cord. Kind of. So I think I should be alright. But maybe I'm wrong. It's just gonna be an upscale, though. I've seen some 4K upscales recently. They look middle medium. Yeah, as well, it's a must-buy for you. I also don't want to, like, buy it and then have, like, the Joy-Cons shit out on me, you know? So they can fix that. And if I can use, like, if I can use my Pro Controller on it, then we're all good. Timon, I didn't get Tapu Koko. Tapu Koko was on hold because it was being friggin' terrible to me. I'll get the Tapu Koko at some point. After this hunt, we're gonna go back. Well, that's the thing, Patty boys. I tend not to sell my old video game systems, and maybe I should because I don't take terrible care of them. But I certainly could sell it. But I think I have much more use of having a second Switch than I would from selling it to buy a Switch Pro. You know, yeah, I tend not to sell hardware. Or games. I really don't sell anything, actually, as it turns out. Ooh, Dark version. Yeah, I could get the new Switch Pro, and then I could buy Pokemon Arceus. And Pokemon Arceus would look so good. I didn't even think about that, man. Great idea. Well, actually, Patty Boy, I think it's going to be the opposite. I think we're going to get a Switch Pro, and it's still going to have shitty Joy-Cons. I think that's what we're looking forward to here, man. Just saying. Amphi, that happens when deck snapping, man. It'll go back to 0. Oh, sweet. I didn't check this before I started hunting, but there was part of me that was like, I think that Corvisquire might be pure flying type, and I can totally use Shadow Ball against it. Turns out I was right. I didn't look it up before the stream today, so I'm very, very happy that that actually came to fruition. No. No. Don't do it. Well, E-Rock, their Joy-Cons are shitty because they use shitty materials. I mean, let's face it, a lot of people don't like to hear this, but, you know, Nintendo is a company, and how do you run a company and make a profit while trying to sell a relatively expensive video game system is you cheap out whenever possible. You know, the Switch has a very small, relatively small profit margin, right? And so they got to cut their corners to make that margin as big as possible. And where they cut the corners is they use shitty materials in the Joy-Cons. And this is what we get. So, no, god damn it, how many fucking Boltund are going to be out here? Well, E-Rock, I actually dislike the pure flying one. Like, pure flying should be saved for, like, a Pokemon that's made out of, like, clouds or some shit. You know? These are birds. Birds are pretty normal animals. I would prefer them, I think, to be normal flying. That makes sense for me. There's nothing special about them that would register them being pure flying type, you know. Sea-Lamb, that could do it, yeah, exactly. And Xbox and PlayStation also frickin' drift, shit. I've not had drift on my Pro Controller, but, so I'm hoping that one is staying for the long haul. It would suck if it didn't, but I have not yet seen drift on my Pro Controller. Galata Kuno, that's fair. That's fine. Hey, I'm happy right now. I can use Shadow Ball, so I am reaping all the benefits here. Dark version, seriously? If I get an Elite controller and I pay $200 for it, and the damn thing had drift, I'd be knocking on the door of the company. I'd be like, "Hey, Sony, or Microsoft, or Nintendo, or whatever. Hey, what is this shit?" I'd be getting refunds, man. I'd be organizing, you know, some class action lawsuits. $200, I'm getting my money's worth, man. E-Rock, I don't necessarily not like it. I mean, I think it's fine. for Pyroar, for Sawsbuck, because I think they're like normal animals with like only part of them has this elemental ability. I don't know. I'm kind of fine with it. I mean, we need all these type combinations anyway. There's a lot of normal type combinations that haven't been used yet that I think should be used at some point. Sealam, you're 2200 on your Snom hunt. You have a Snover and a Sneasel already. Hey, where are you hunting at that has Snover, Sneasel, and Snom? Snover, Sneasel, and Snom kind of sounds like a, it sounds like a weird, like, English, you know, nursery rhyme or some shit. You know, Snover, Sneasel, and Snom. They, sailed all day to Vietnam. I don't know. I don't know what rhymes with Snom. Vietnam? Really? That's what I came up with? I don't think Route 10 has Snover, though. Oh, Route 10 might have Snover. Oh, it does have Snom, but that's a terrible place to hunt Snom, though. Is Route 10. I hope it's somewhere in the Crown Tundra. And not Route 10. It is Route 8. Snover is the grass in Canada. The other two are overworld. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, that is true. Interesting. And that is the best place to hunt Snom at. Snom might not be terrible in the Crown Tundra in that one spot with the Frostmoth, too. But it's probably best on Route 8. That's where I did mine, so it's gotta be good. No, I don't need you. No. Nothing doing. There's a lot of nothing Pokemon out here. I really desperately need to get these stupid Corvisquire on the recommended, or else this hunt is gonna take forever. But it's alright, I like the shiny, so we good. I tend not to mind long hunts when it's a Pokemon that I actually like the shiny of, so I'm okay. Sealam, you might give the Crown Tundra a try. You're getting a bit fed up of Route 8. I cannot promise the spawn rate in the Crown Tundra is the thing on that particular route. But you might as well try it out. I don't know. Erock, I chill on Route 20-something. Maybe Route 23? Whichever is the part of the route that can also spawn Nidoking and Nidoqueen. That is the part of the route that I tend to hang out on. Cody, you went shiny hunted Salamence in Ultramoon for 3 days straight. Oh, man. You got 11 shiny Bagon over 3 days. That's pretty impressive. And how many shiny, well, how many regular Salamence did you get? I just went looking for the 1% just Salamence spawn. I think I was in, like, I had to take a Mega Bus somewhere. And I decided I was just going to do an SOS for Salamence. Not even shiny Salamence, just regular Salamence. And then I got a shiny Bagon before I even got a 1% Salamence. Regular Salamence, so yes. You had 37 of the Salamence. Quite a few, man. And Bubba, programming for Pokemon Legends Arceus, what shiny hunting method would I implement? Catch combo. Catch combo, but in a different way than you might think. More like maybe an accuracy combo. Like, the more times that you can successfully throw a Pokeball and hit a Pokemon without missing, then your shiny rate goes up. That's all I got. I don't know. What method would you implement? I'm just trying to think of something that would be unique to that game, you know. Cody, you did 5,000 Bagon calls in 3 days. That's a shit ton of Bagon calls, man. Holy shit. I don't think I would like to go that many Bagon. I guess you did get, what, 11 of them? 11 divided by 5446 is About 500 each? I guess that's not great. Yeah, no, it sounds like you were really committed. I can honestly say I've never been that committed before. E-Rock, yeah, just do it. And what you can do is just either despawn stuff, or if you run all the way to the top of the route on a like a Rapidash or a Persian or something like that, you can actually reset the part that has the Nidoking in it without having to leave or fly and come back or anything like that. So it makes it relatively quick, but it's a lot better if you can get a fast Pokemon. Amphi, is there a Gato Roboto? Domo arigato, Gato Roboto. There has to be a Styx reference. Has to be. I love that song, man. I kind of love Styx in general. Styx is a great band. I guess maybe their music's a little goofy. I like it anyway. So you would like the murder method in Legends Arceus, but you'd like it to actually work. It would be kind of dark, because I feel like it would be even more like you're making Pokemon go extinct. If that were the case. I don't know how much I like it. It's probably fine. No. Shit. I think a catch combo is going to be much more likely. Hey, maybe there can be some kind of a combo in Pokemon Snap, too. Maybe, like, if you hit, Pokemon with... If you can hit a certain number of Pokemon in a row with, like, the Pester Ball or something like that, then then you get a better chance of finding a shiny. Mr. Marcus is my favorite Styx song. It's obviously hard to beat Come Sail Away. But, they have other songs that I definitely know. Not Babe. That's the only one I definitely don't like. But, like, Too Much Time on My Hands is good, and, Blue Collar Man and things like that. I don't know. I can't remember off the top of my head. Let me see. Styx songs. I think it's probably going to be Come Sail Away, because I love that song. Come Sail Away. Styx songs. Why can't I type correctly? For some reason, I'm not allowed to type correctly today. What else? No, come on. Now, of course, there's no Corviknight whatsoever. Yeah, it's probably my favorite song. Oh, The Best of Times. Oh, Renegade. How could I forget Renegade? And I do like Lady, and I like Lorelei actually quite a lot. Lorelai's a good one. Mild Gaming, you mix up Styx and Kansas songs, which I can't really blame you about. I used to get Kansas Dust in the Wind mixed up with Journey's Wheel in the Sky. I don't know why. They kind of sounded a little familiar to me. Yeah, but I cannot blame you. Yeah, some of those songs sound a little similar. No. Actually, I really like Lady. Lady's a great song. Lady, from the moment I saw you standing all alone. It's a freaking great song, man. You don't get that nowadays. They don't put that soul behind that music like they used to. Renegade's a good song. Yeah, hard to deny. They got the bass bit is really great in that song. Or is it a low guitar? I don't know. Reactive Raichu, shove it. I do what I want. I happen to like that song. I don't care if I'm bad at karaoke. Alright, I know I'm not great, but it's not like the worst you ever heard. It's like middle medium, towards the lower end of medium. But middle medium. I'm not a virtuoso or anything. Alright. I'm medium, yeah, there you go, medium rare. Exactly. And if you're gonna phase on Wingull, totally possible, man. Yeah, you better watch yourself. That's the thing about DexNav. I don't think people quite grasp is there's gonna be a lot of phases. DexNav is full of phases, man. It's just gonna happen. But it's all part of the game. It's all part of the shiny hunting method. And sometimes you get something you want. So, I don't know. Josh, are you a lover of fried chicken? I'm a lover of fried chicken. I heard that, I don't know if there are any of those of you that are still awake from the UK right now. But I heard that the UK was finna get its first ever Popeyes fried chicken restaurant. So, you're welcome to all us Americans that went, like, stupid crazy over that dumb chicken sandwich. Because now the Brits get Popeyes. Mr. Marcus, you think so? Or is it the music is the same, right? Or relatively the same quality. It's just that you have changed. No, it's the children who are wrong. No, I get the feeling very well, man. Popeyes is planning on opening 100 stores? Jesus Christ. Like frickin' overabundance, man. You gotta roll that out slowly. BJ, no, I did not get the cocoa. On hold. Hit 100. Probably gonna have to repeat that many times. No, Debbie had a great idea that I should put something on there that says, hey guys, cocoa's on hold. I just didn't have the time to implement it. I wish I did. Jonah, you could be getting Chick-fil-A's as well. I don't know. And we get those here. I mean, Chick-fil-A I don't think has really expanded across the United States quite like Popeyes has. So there's still growth to do here in the home front if they really want to do it. Right? Dark version, I had that chicken sandwich, by the way. I had that Popeyes chicken sandwich. It was alright. You know? It was only alright, though. Yeah, there's better ones out there. Mr. Marcus, you don't get one-hit wonders anymore. That is probably true. I think there's still one-hit wonders out there. Right? Well, you got your Carly Rae Jepsen. Right? You got your... Remember that song, Rude by Magic? I know everybody wanted to forget that song because it was really terrible. Like, I think that's the epitome of a one-hit wonder. Is that song right there. I think there's more than you realize. But it's... I will say that they're the 80s and 90s, I feel like were the decades for the one-hit wonder. Personally. Because there's so many good one-hit wonders there. Eventually, I think it's the alt-rock and indie bands that have most of the hits, which is entirely possible. Oh, yeah, gotcha. There's that one song. This song was overplayed. I didn't like it that much. Maybe it's because I'm old and crabby and all that stuff. I don't know. Ursus, what is going on, man? Good to see you. I hope you've been doing well. It has been a minute. What you been up to, dude? I hope staying safe. Hope everybody's staying safe there, man. And Uniform Poem, good luck, dude. I was afraid my Mew was going to go over odds, and I'm very happy that it went just under odds. Uniform Poem got a shiny Kangaskhan. Nice. Yes, sir. Shiny Kangaskhan's so good. I actually got a shiny Kangaskhan in the Crown Tundra. Well, in the Dynamax adventure, but still kind of in the Crown Tundra. I was very excited to have it. Ursus, you've been studying, man. Oof. Alright. You gotta get studied. The school is most important. I definitely can't blame you. Hopefully you get a break soon, though. Liam, thank you for the sub, dude. And Perkins, dude, thank you so much. That means a lot, dude. I was very, very happy to get it. I can't deny it's definitely one of the most hype moments I've had among my entire Pokemon playing career. I mean, really, I have wanted to hunt Shiny Mew ever since I heard it was a thing that could be done. You know. Sengoku, yes, thank you for using your common sense and realizing that Coco is on hold. I appreciate that. I don't have to explain it again. Yes, on hold. It's not so bad. Oh, we have exclamation point Coco. Thank you, sir. That's a great command. I didn't realize we had that command. Perfection. Now people look it up. Try and find the reaction or whatever. They'll be met with the message. Sorry, come back later. We're closed. Come back in the morning. Kyle, I know. Unless I have those and I'm still going to be asked the question. But nowadays it's going to be easier to explain because I can just tell people type exclamation point Coco to find out what happened. And then they'll do it. And then I don't have to explain it all again. So that'll be nice. Yup. There we go. Sora, yeah. Well, there you go. I heard that's really funny because it reminds me of a story I heard, which is there's a husband and wife, and the wife is always getting the most thoughtful gifts for her husband, right? Always figuring out exactly what he needs, like things that are actually really useful to his life. And somebody asks her, like, what's her secret? You know? And he says, well, every time he curses about something being stupid or too difficult or, like, needs to be fixed, she writes it down, and then she gets something that'll help him fix that thing. And he loves every gift, so there you go. That's a pro tip you can keep. If somebody ever complains to you about something in their life being awful or too difficult or something that they need to fix, just buy them the gift that'll fix that thing. So in my case, I am really looking forward to somebody gifting me like about $100,000 would go a long way. I feel like just money would fix a lot of my problems. No, but seriously though, it's a good tip. I feel like. Kyle, I suppose I could. I've never really done that before. But I guess I could try. I don't know, man. Sorta. I mean, when you put it that way, the short answer is still yes. Yeah, why not? Anyway. Big question. I had a big question. What was my big question? Oh, the big question is how late does Kohl's stay open? Because I wanted to drop off a return from Amazon at Kohl's, but I can't do it unless Kohl's stays open past 8 o'clock. Sorry, I'm sure there's other societies where that happens. I don't know. And Chicken gave you, hey, sugar something. I'd take sugar anything at this point. I'd take sugar, just give me that money, I'll do whatever. I'm a millennial, we need help, okay? That's all there is to it. Jenner's saying, thank you for the sub, man, I appreciate ya. Oh, goodness. Hey, House Crafter, that is my face. You nailed it, man. Look at that. Good looking face if I do say so myself. Gorf, oh god, Gorf, I swear to god, Gorf. I know you're just joking, but holy shit. It sets off a really angry portion of my brain. Cesar, do you like Corvisquire's eyes? They look a little demonic. I mean, they don't look bad in when you're looking at a normal one. With the shiny especially. I feel like that you can yeesh. I feel like that you can see just a bright red eye, like a glowing red demon eye or something like that. I don't know. Did we add that command? I don't know what the difference between the two commands is, but sure. Yeah, oh god damn it. I need a command, yes. Oh, I see. You're saying that you were trying to do it without the exclamation point. And would it work? Yeah, I don't know if that does work. I've never tried that before. That would be, if that actually worked, that would be phenomenal. Just anytime anybody mentioned Coco, that would show up. That's pretty good, man. Anyway, guys, this is 175. We've been going for 2 hours here, and I'm pretty tired, and I gotta make this delivery to Kohl's so I can get my money back. So we're gonna call this a day, and we're gonna raid somebody who got that cool hunting going on, and it's gonna be this right here. Guys, a way to go show this streamer some love with the message. Kangaskhan 18 sends over the Kangas crew. Alright, thanks for coming out, guys, and as always, we are going to see you on the next Shiny.